The 10,000 TPS Pivot. Ethereum is currently targeting 10,000 transactions per second on its base layer. This pivot, codified in the Glamsterdam upgrade currently in its final DevNet phase, marks a fundamental departure from the Layer 2 only scaling narrative that dominated the last 3 years. By raising the target gas limit floor to 200 million, the protocol is attempting to reclaim its status as a high-throughput execution engine rather than just a passive settlement layer for rollups. It is a high-stakes redesign of the network's engine while the plane is still in the air. Enshrining the block auction. The first structural pillar of this shift is enshrined proposer-builder separation, or EIP 7732. For years, block production relied on off-chain relays that created central points of failure and allowed specialized actors to extract value through complex front-running. By moving this auction process directly into the protocol, Glamsterdam aims to de-risk the validator set and reduce MEV extraction by roughly 70%. This is an engineering fix for a persistent economic problem, ensuring that home-staking validators can compete with institutional builders without needing specialized off-chain software. Parallelism through access lists. The second pillar involves block-level access lists via EIP 7928, which finally brings parallel execution to the Ethereum virtual machine. Think of this as pre-declaring exactly which data a transaction needs before it reaches the processor, allowing the network to handle unrelated tasks simultaneously instead of in a single congested line. This mechanism is what enables the 200 million gas limit without causing state bloat to spiral. However, the trade-off is significant. Parallel processing increases the computational burden on nodes, potentially raising the barrier to entry for the very home stakers the protocol intends to protect. The Lean Ethereum signal. This shift back to Layer 1 execution signifies the end of the era where rollups were viewed as the only answer to the scaling bottleneck. By combining enshrined proposer-builder separation and block-level access lists, the protocol is effectively attempting to out-engineer integrated chains by offering comparable throughput within a modular security model. This Lean Ethereum architecture suggests a future where high-frequency DeFi and institutional assets require sub-second base layer finality rather than waiting for Layer 2 batching cycles. For the technical observer, the real test is not the headline throughput, but whether the network can sustain this 200 million gas target without centralizing the validator set around those who can afford high-end hardware. The critical indicator to watch is the stability of state growth metrics on the public testnets later this month, as developers stress test the new parallel execution boundaries. Subscribe for more.